Perhaps it is time for a new face. Meet the candidate that hopes to bring it to you. I welcome Republican U.S. Senate candidate from Arizona, Meluskey. Alex, thanks for being with me.
Thank you, Tommy. Very much appreciated being on today.
Absolutely. Well, anytime I hear someone that's going to challenge a notable face in the party like John McCain, I got to hear what you have to say. So what is it about John McCain that you feel needs a revitalization?
Well, he hasn't really represented Arizona that well for 33 and a half years. I just follow the mindset of a Thomas Jefferson who actually believes that we needed to pull our representation for the people from the people.
Do you think that being in D.C. for so long has changed him?
Well, he was never in the private sector, so to speak, like I've been for the past, well, my whole adult life, working and creating my own business. But John McCain, he's definitely lost touch. I find that the resonating message that I get when I'm going around the state is people say, it's time. He's changed. He's flip-flopped, but it is time.
Do you think that there's something about being in D.C., being around so many bureaucrats, being around so many Democrats, for goodness sakes, that changes a person, that makes them a little bit softer? Maybe if they went home more often, that they might retain that thick skin, that conservative value base?
Well, that's very possible. I know that there might be something in the water there in D.C. that, it is a swamp after all. But I think people go there thinking that it's a hot tub and it's a vacation. But no, John McCain, as I've seen it, has not represented the people of Arizona for a long time. I think he's forgotten that he is to be their voice, not he is to be the only voice. I understand that there's 6.5 million people here in Arizona, and when I'm elected, I need to hear them all. I need to be their microphone, not like John McCain, who's, well, been more of a special interest guy, I think.
I want to talk about some of the issues. We saw that campaign ad there talking about the refugees. That's one of them that I do want to speak about. When John McCain speaks, he does come across sometimes a little bit more lenient on some of the issues that I think a lot of Americans, especially conservative Republican Americans, care about, immigration being one. He used to be pretty staunch on it, but he's getting softer, the refugees being another. How do you think we should solve that epidemic, the problem of the refugees, without being cold-hearted and completely alienating the other side?
Well, it's very simple. If you're talking about the refugees, for example, the Syrian refugees, which John McCain says that he can vet, well, I'll offer you this. I don't believe John McCain can vet them. I don't believe any of us can vet them. If I told you I had a bowl of M&Ms and said, hey, Tommy, have one, would you if one of them were cyanide? No, we cannot vet them. We have allies in the Middle East, such as Jordan, who is willing to take in Syrian refugees. They're a small, poor country with 6 million people, and they've taken in about 1 million refugees. Wouldn't you, if you were under attack, want to go somewhere close by so you could come back, possibly at a later time, and claim your country back, or would you rather go halfway across the world?